This guy was trapping minors, was texting girls, the one which were his followers on TikTok. So I watched that video and I felt like, yo, this is so bad. And today I've seen I've got another video. It is the same story. A guy is texting minors, girls who are his followers. This is very serious right now. Why are there so many cases, online people are trying to text minors?
Today we're talking about a serious topic that I'm shocked hasn't become a bigger story. Beloved YouTuber that I was personally a fan of, even made a video on him a long time ago, and a YouTuber that I'm sure many of you have probably heard of before. Feature Man. His channel used to have nearly 450,000 subscribers, but he's been losing a good handful of them now due to the story that's come out. And he's also deleted a ton of his videos. He's purged his whole channel, burnt down his own Library of Alexandria here, so a lot of his biggest content no longer exists. And for a long time, he cultivated an audience where they were laughing along with him. But now nobody's laughing after a series of investigations conducted by the community revealed a very fucked up past.
I just saw his channel.
It turns out he's not some innocent, wholesome octogenarian just posting YouTube videos and
Bro, what the F, man?
He's a good saint or anything. He's actually just evil. He, in the past,
80?
was facing 3 consecutive life in prison charges due to infamous crimes against nature for his sexual contact with minors.
Oh my god. I'm not talking to any viewers now. Oh my god, my entire audience is minors. You gotta be so careful.
After this information came to light, Feature Man himself even posted a video, which he has now deleted, where he kind of tackled all of it head on, while tiptoeing around the actual specifics of the case. I'll play some clips from that for you real quick, and I highly recommend watching Mudahar's video on this whole thing, because he goes very in-depth going through the actual court documents, as well as the newspaper clippings that the community has all put together. I'm just going to be giving you like a general breakdown of this whole situation. It's fucking rough.
About 1977,
Bro, this guy
became involved with the court system once again. I was
really
arrested.
I mean, why would even someone fell for this?
Tried. I was
Yo,
convicted.
Knowing what I know now about this man, I can't even listen to him without getting the heebie-jeebies. The way
What's
he's
the
talking here
heebie-jeebies?
sounds like Palpatine when he's going over the Darth Plagueis the Wise story to
bro, you
Anakin.
guys are minors. Stop telling me you're not minors. I know each one of you all in my chat are minors.
Like, it's fucking terrifying, especially given what he has done. So, this is him kind of laying out the foundation that he received these 3 life in prison charges.
Bro, I still don't want to blame this guy because it might be bad circumstances, okay?
So he's trying to say, like, back during the time that this happened, which was like 45 years ago now,
Oh, 45 years ago.
this law was used as just like an anything goes. There
Oh, it's a
pillow
different
that
story,
had
not the Predator
a
one.
waifu on it, you would have went right to jail under the infamous crimes against nature law. If you are a furry, they would have thrown you right in the slammer under this law, this and that. And he's trying to make it seem like because his situation wasn't a man and a woman,
I'm not 32.
that's why he stood trial for his crimes. He fails to mention that even though it wasn't a man and a woman, that's not the problem. It was because it was him and a child. But he's trying to make it seem like it was because they didn't tolerate gay people, they were homophobic, and that's what the law was used to, that's why they used that law against him. He just continues to omit the fact that it was a minor. Him saying that the witness was 18 years old is extreme.
Yo, chat, let me make it completely clear, okay? I am around 20, it might be lower or higher. Plus, I'm a very good boy, okay? I was a school nerd a couple of years ago. Yeah, and I still behave very nicely and I have a really respected job. Plus, I do have specs. That means I still study a lot and I'm a good boy.
He was a minor. This happened years later when he was on trial and was 18, but when the actual yucky events happened, he was a child. So Tom, in this entire video here, tries to play himself off as a victim, but also narcissistic in that he celebrates his victory over this whole case and how he gets off with barely even a fucking slap on the wrist for.
Obviously, this isn't an interaction between a man or a woman. But it's also not an interaction between a legally aged man and another legally aged man. Again, reading the court documents, it involves a minor. Reading the news clippings, it involves a minor.
Bro, it says exactly 14, the number I said.
Well
Oh
under
my
the
God.
age of 18. Well, why not include that into the situation? Again, without getting into details, I can see why he wouldn't get into details, because there is no actual defense. This boy to a room to introduce him to the guitar, a musical instrument.
Now, I bet you're wondering how he was able to weasel his way out of this sentencing. 3 life sentences, that's not exactly small potatoes by any means there. That's not like a you wouldn't download a car situation where you're pirating John Wick 2 or whatever. This was very big, and he was able
How can a 14-year-old be that
to
dumb?
wiggle his way out due to
Bro.
a fucking technicality. One that I
14-year-old
still don't
is a
fully
kid.
understand how he was able to pull off, even after watching
Bro, you can trap.
how he was able to get away with such a slap on the wrist in light of all of these charges in the sentencing. I'm still a little confuddled by that. So I encourage you to look into this case if you were once a fan of Feature Man as well. I'm not going to even bother trying to tackle exactly how the technicality works that got him.
Bro, who was this 80-year-old YouTuber? I don't. My whole point of bringing this was yesterday I saw the video. Today I saw another case. Why is it like almost every day? Bro, this is getting crazy, and it has the exact same story. A big YouTuber tries to get more personal with their minors, with fans, basically.